Hi, you guys. How are you today? I'm excited, of course, about the fight. Okay. And so, let me make sure you guys go live. Oh, there it goes. I think it's kind of acting up a little bit. I don't know why my phone is doing that. Let me see. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that, you guys. I might have to take this off. It would be acting screwy right now, you guys. I am really sorry. Let me see. Okay. Let me know if you guys can see me. It would start screwing up right now. Right when I need it to. Let me see. I may have to go back, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna go out and come back in because my screen is freezing. Literally. Okay. Okay, you guys. I don't know what's going on, you guys, but I'm trying to fix this. Okay. So I'm gonna make it quick before it starts screwing up again, you guys, because I think that this is about to be a problem. Yep, there it goes again. Okay, you guys. Let me see. Let's see if we can do something less complicated. That's even more complicated. Okay. How is this? Okay, what I just made it worse. So how about not one? Okay, guys. I don't know why it's behaving like this, but okay, as long as you guys can hear me. Look, okay, whatever. As long as you guys can hear me and see me, okay? This is me, natural me, loving myself, trying to figure me out. You guys, it's just been, let me see. Hi. Thank you, boo. Hi, Natasha. Hi, boo. How are you, beautiful? Let's see. Fertility window. Jackie, honey. It's not freezing for us. Okay, guys, I don't know why it's freezing for me. Okay, but Jackie, we gotta talk in the inbox, honey. I won't do it here on live, okay? Because okay, awesome. Okay, so yeah, maybe it is just me, and I really like that one. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to put it back on there. Okay, I really like this one, you guys. Okay, but because of the Mercury retrograde, let me stop. Okay, hold on, you guys. Listen, I am Lady of Love. This is Love and Light Tarot. I am a light body Netru sent here to serve the collective consciousness. That is, I'm only one of many light workers. Of course, I think of you guys as light workers. I think that you guys can do the same things I can do, which is why I'm here to share my experience with you in hopes that you will share your experiences with somebody else. Okay, you guys. And honestly, what I'm doing is so important to me. This retrograde for me is already starting out to be really deep, you guys. I'm just pulling on some stuff in me that's really, toying with my heart, toying with my mind as far as what light is, what dark is, what wrong is, what right is. And because we're at a pivotal point in our nation's history where, things are changing over and, becoming so much different than what they were when we were kids. It's almost like you can't ignore it. It just throws me how mean and nasty people can get, and they get so deep in this hate. I mean, it literally becomes their daily bread. They cannot separate themselves from the mindset that we're all equal. They can't separate the mindset self from the fact that, maybe these people are not responsible. You know what I'm saying? It's people that's higher up that's laughing at us. I mean, these rich people got to be laughing at us. Come on now. All those broke little poor people down there arguing over that little BS. Honey, they can have our scraps. It's the type of behavior like that people refuse to see, thinking they're so equal in this big ass ego that everybody got sitting on their chest, sitting on their shoulders, thinking that one person is better than another. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. That is a real thing for me, is that people don't think we're equal. We fucking are equal, whether you think we're equal or not. That's just my opinion. Again, I fuck with people who take care of themselves. I really don't think it's, to our benefit to be trying to dispel the darkness from our lives, okay? With a great capacity for good comes a great capacity for evil, okay? And only can you know yourself truly when you know how much evil you are capable of, or that you yourself have been evil in some way. You yourself have unknowingly or unintentionally been ugly in some way, even if you're not, the type of person that has an ugly heart or an ugly mind, and you find yourself falling subject to the energies that are going to be so rampant in the earth within the next 2 to 3 weeks. You guys, I did post things about that, and I hope that you guys really look into those links, and I hope they really do help you. I wanted to share a snippet of a book that I read some time ago, and I really hope that it helps you guys. And it has to do with, the light and the darkness inside all of us. Okay, and that's the yin and the yang. That's the masculine, the feminine, excuse me. That's the good and the bad. That's the thing that we're learning how to balance, right? How to be okay when bad, big shit happens, get into the solution, dealing with the problem, get into the root cause of the issue, trying to attack it right where it is, so that we don't have to keep facing certain demons, so that we don't have to keep facing certain ugliness, not only within ourselves, but within other people. You start sidestepping and batting people away from you who carry this ugly energy, what I call ugly energy. You feel me? Okay. This book is called, just again, I share my books with you guys, okay, because I want you to be able to read these things for yourself, okay? And this book is so dope. So please, if you get a chance to just read at least some of it or part of it, a lot of it has really helped me in my realization about myself, seeing myself as a better person and embodying, the positivity and the love that I feel is emanating from my soul. I do not feel that I resonate with hate. I do not resonate with negativity. I do not resonate with, ego. I do not resonate with people who think they're better than the next person. Because the very thing that we find ourselves judging a person on, we will end up in that. I'm going to be honest and transparent with you, okay? I used to be that girl that was like, I will never have that many baby daddies. Them girls, they think they're, this and that, and I will never behave that way, bitch. I now have 5 kids and 4 baby daddies, okay? And all of my relationships were long, okay? Let me put that away. Let me see. It looks like just one can change the world. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. The world isn't that amazing. I think you're that person. Listen, I'm feeling sensitive, Natasha, so I love you for that. Just saying that. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, God have mercy. People are so hateful. People are so ugly. And instead of choosing love, instead of choosing life, instead of choosing kindness, instead of choosing compassion, instead of choosing peace, instead of uplifting one another, instead of choosing to stand together, instead of examining yourself, instead of holding ourselves to a certain standard of living, instead of treating each other like, we all been through some shit, you feel me? Instead of all giving each other a space to breathe, instead of giving each other, a break, listen, I'm like, give people a break. This world that we live in is not forgiving, okay? This world that we live in is not kind. This world we live in is so unfair. And so I feel like we just really need to support each other, because although, thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I got people sending me stuff in my inbox. I love y'all so much. Thank you. I love you guys too. I love you so much. I love y'all, and y'all don't even know how much. Your kid doing anything? Yes, love. I am working on it, Jackie. I still need not Jackie. I still need your birthday your birthday, your first and last name, the city you were born in, and your time of birth. Okay, I can't complete your reading and your chart without that. That's what I was gonna tell you. If you did put it in the box, it must have disappeared because I wasn't able to complete it because I didn't see it. But I mean, Jackie, so if you can just put that in there, I can do that for you, okay? I can go ahead and complete your reading, and then I'll send you the full, you know, message with everything in it, okay? But let me read this to you guys because y'all got me crying. I'm a big old baby. I'm telling y'all. I'm a boss, okay? Don't let the tears fool you, baby. Because I'm a boss, but I have this great capacity for love and compassion that even throws me, you know, because even the most fucked up person is hurting. Whether they admit it or not, even the most ugly, nasty, disgusting, racist, stupid, ignorant person has the capacity to love. Whether they can or not, that is a personal choice. I don't care. Sometimes people have gone too far. Sometimes people do need help and, you know, they need compassion. You know, uh, uh, even a dog that has been, they call it a rabid animal, is capable of rehabilitation. I've watched videos and researched things about people with a reprobate mind. This is people with a mind who just doesn't have the capacity for love and sensitivity and things like that, that, you know, refuse to be kind. They refuse to give love because they don't know what love is. They don't know what kindness is. That's why I feel like when you sidestep people and ignore people and okay, love, thank you. Yeah, it disappeared, babe. I was trying to scroll up and it stopped at a certain point. I don't know if the messages disappear after a certain time. I swear to Bob, it's Facebook toying with my crap. But it's okay. Because you're gonna send it to me again, and this time I'm gonna get it. Or you can put it, you know, in my personal box, okay? Yes. Okay, boo. I got you. I'm gonna screenshot this right now. Hold on. So that I can get that. Okay, just in case it disappears, because I don't want them trying to, you know, check them. Okay. Okay, guys, let me read this to you because I have to go. Because, of course, I have to go to work in a little bit, you guys. And I am going to do a quick reading, okay? I'm not going to be doing any personal readings right now. This is just to give you guys hope and love and encouragement. I really love you guys. And I really know that we are going through a lot right now. And I really just want you guys to know that I am here for you. I may not always be available. And I am very busy because I'm a single mom. But I really just want you guys to know that even though the world is in the state it is, we have the power of our mind to create the world that we think is, you know, great. I personally decorate my home to the point where it's just where my kids are happy. You know, we have plants and they have games and toys and things like that. I encourage you also to okay, love, thank you. I also, you know, have just, you know, made it happy for myself. I have my tarot table. I have my favorite TV shows that I watch. You know, I have my favorite books here with me. I have candles. I love candles. I love smells. I wish I had a singing bowl. I'm still, I'm trying to get me one of those little, you know, bowls so I can, you know, work with my chakras. I'm gonna do it in the inbox, sweetie. I'm still working on it, but I can't do it here right now. Okay. Listen, okay. What it says that evolution implies the angels. When the peculiar separation of modern science from deep intuition of religion, faith begins to fade from our consciousness, our eyes slowly take in a luminous sight. All around us are the expressions of an immediate design, a vast interpreting intelligence working in the minutest detail of physical and subtle energetic nature. Evolution has not stopped with man, but it is still active and ongoing. There are higher forms of intelligence and light that will arise as our future manifests. Evolution is not the enemy of God. It is God's most sublime expression. The mystic has no argument with the physicist. Okay, this is a just a way of showing you guys that, science and spirituality are not different. They are the same. Okay, they are the same. And when people try to separate the two, that's when you reach trouble. Let me see. Okay, love. We'll see if I have time. If I have time, okay, I'll do it for you here, okay? I just wanted to read this, guys, to you, okay? Um, the mathematician has no contest with a poet. The newest systems of science are vast, and with religion walk the same ancient corridors of the soul. It is only the doubt and delusion of our modern age that separates the realms from each other. The love of self has been separated only by our perception. Don't you see? Don't you understand that the only thing that separates us is our perception? Ugh. The only thing that makes you better than somebody else, honey, is the fact that you think you are. Ugh. Listen, the fact that you think that that this person is less than you, or that this person is like no better than you, honey, that's a lie. So we need to stop this thing that we don't have this capacity for evil. You ought to be so thankful and so joyful that you are who you are, because when you have great light like we do, you also have the capacity to go the other way. When motherfuckers be like, man, it be them quiet ones you gotta watch, they right. Because only, like I said to you guys before, only when you know your greatest darkness, only when you've gone deep inside yourself in the recesses of your mind, in your heart, to look at those emotions and examine yourself, is when you find that you have been, in such darkness, and that you are capable of such darkness, that when you look back and you look at yourself and you see the light that is in you, when you see the love, this capacity for love that you have in your heart to accept people for who they are and, where they are. Okay, love. You know, you just get to this point where you look at yourself and you be like, damn, the fact that I look at one of the things too, like I was a kid, raised by parents who were religious, you know what I mean? And me being raised by religious parents, now that I'm, conscious, I do not raise my children religious. So, and knowing that, you know, my mother had this capacity, she could have left me, in people leave their kids in, shoot, people leave their kids in, like fire stations and shit now, I guess. In the hospital, I'm sorry, in the hospital, you got to do what you got to do. And please, yes, drop the child off somewhere if you're not going to take care of it, for heaven's sake. But if you brought it here, you need to be taking care of it anyways. I feel like only when I understood that my mom could have just had me and left me, my mom's capacity for loving me and treating me well and taking care of me was only despite what the fuck she was going through, no matter, despite where she was mentally, and didn't know anything about consciousness, didn't know that Christianity was a lie, didn't know that this stuff was holding us captive from being our greatest versions of ourselves. She still loved me. She still took care of me. She still raised me. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I'm like, what a capacity for love. My mom was loving me. I was loved by my mama. I love my kids. I struggle. I done been through some shit. I've been so jacked up in my life that my heart is just so happy when I think about how I love, and that I can love anyone, and that I can understand anyone, and that my heart is open, and that my mind is open, and I'm open to learning, and I'm open to growing, and I'm open to changing. It really makes me happy, to know that I have that capacity to love and think that deeply. Okay? Again, the newest system of science are vast, and with religion walk meaning religion walk means like with the same discipline that we were in the church, reading your Bible, praying, fasting and prayer, going into your prayer closet by yourself. Only with this deep passion and this deep want and lust for life and knowledge can you find and attain this. Okay, you can't be so willing to just give up. You really got to hold in and stick in with this. I've seen people come into consciousness and go back to church. Like that, although it is fine, although it is their choice, although I do not judge, I feel bad in my heart because I feel like I know, this has helped me. This has changed my life. It's made my kids better people. They get along. They be complaining and yeah, but not nearly as bad. And they have this compassion for others and for people that just, is so sweet and is seen in my children. Wherever we go, people are like, you guys are just the sweetest. You guys are so awesome. Your daughters are so well behaved. They are self-governed. My children are not spanked. They better take care of themselves, or you need to go sit off by yourself and think about what the fuck your problem is. And I will get with my kids and I will let them know you're slipping and you're tripping and you need to pick your shit back up and get it together. I don't quite say it like that, but it's the same as talking to an adult. Excuse me. When we get beside ourselves and we are easily pushed off our square and we are easily, made to think or feel or behave in a certain way, it's because you can be manipulated. Anytime anything outside yourself other than yourself is controlling you, you'll know it because you'll be affected by that outside thing. You'll be pushed, you'll be touched, you'll be, affected in some way, shape, or form by this person, this thing, this situation, this food, this music, this TV, these people, this hate, these projections that you're seeing that are coming at you in your face, in your eyes, in your soul, in your heart, in your mind. It's affecting you and make you move and change and behave in a certain way. You have to get to the point where you get in your own driver's seat and you grab that motherfucker and you hold on to the wheel and you don't let anyone or anything, come into the point where it is controlling you, okay? Another thing says that, this next sentence says, it is only the doubt and delusion of the modern age that separates us from that separates these realms from one another. Lifting this veil is the root meaning of the word apocalypse. In this chapter, we will focus on just one of the pools where two streams meet, and that is what we know about terrestrial evolution of the brain. Casting your eyes towards the history and the evolution of the human brain, we immediately notice a number of things. We see that over time there is an increasing darkness that covers its surface. This darkness gives it the capacity to absorb light. Now, again, knowing your darkness gives you the ability to know your light. So again, I'm a being with capacity for great light because obviously I've been through great darkness, right? Okay, it says this is because there is an increasing dark. Okay, I'm sorry, let me go back down. There is also a progressive folding and infolding of this surface space or compactification within the skull. I see the way the brain operates. Skull resulting cognitively in an increasing receptivity and capacity for flexibility in information, okay? Progressing on multiple levels. There are intimately associated along with other sophisticated internal workings, with the brain and the surface of the brain over time growing darker. Again, much of this is due to the increasing melanin of the neuromelanin as we move up the evolutionary ladder from mammals to primates to other primates reaching its intensity in man. Okay, so now, although we're not, primates and things like that, we have this capacity to grow our knowledge and to grow our hearts and to grow our minds. And as we actually grow, there's a chemical in our brain that is melanin, okay? It's different from the melanin in our skin. The melanin in our skin is just a pigment, okay? The melanin in our brain is what's important. It's the amount of melanin in your brain that shows through your intelligence and the way you carry yourself and the way you behave and things like that, okay? This is despite the skull shielding the brain from ultraviolet rays of the sun that would normally cause more darkening of the skin. It also causes in the terrestrial evolution of the brain. So when you have the sun that, feeds your body, feeds your brain, feeds your skin, you absorb that light, and it does affect your brain on a chemical level, okay? I'm going to skip down and go down. It says, from the earliest days of embryology, that's us in our mother's womb, okay? The evolutionary dynamics of biolife and bioconductivity are associated with light absorbing melanin. It is literally the footstep of life as it extends out and elongates from the initial ball of the nucleus of Genesis after the sperm and the egg have united and began to take form. In embryogenesis of life in the mother's womb, the evolution of the different endocrine glands, all the way up to the pineal gland, is intimately associated with this unfolding of life before birth and reflects the capacity of the emerging body to absorb, orientate itself towards life. Okay, guys. So what this is just letting you guys know that, we as beings are born a certain way and are brought here, in a certain light. And that light also depends, as far as evolution goes, from one being to another. Okay, so I'm asking you to be the change you want to see, okay, and realize that you do have that power, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do a reading. I do not have time to do a full reading, so I'm going to do 3 cards, Jackie. I will not be doing your reading here. Sorry if that is disappointing for you, but I will do it, like I said, and I have to go, love. I have to go to work. I have things to do, okay? But again, I will make sure you get that. I have not forgot about you, but I am very, 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 very busy. I have a full-time job, my own business, and 5 children, okay? So let's keep that in mind and be respectful of that, please, okay? Thank you. All right, guys. I do have a short reading, which I'm going to go ahead and do a past, present, and future, because that's the quickest one that I can do. I was going to do a 1 card read, but I will go ahead and do this. You guys were in the past position where you kind of knew that, there were things that you were working on and things that you felt like you had missed out on, friends, family. You feel like you've been separated lately from people. You feel like the things that the things you've seen, and the things that you're going through are separating you from the ones you love, and you're starting to wonder if it's just you. I can tell you that it's not you. Okay, the problem is not you. Okay, there are just things that people won't let you forget, right? There are things that people have said, oh, you said, oh, you said, oh, but you said, right? And this is confusing you and bringing you to a place where you feel like you're still trying to figure out who you truly are, right? Trying to come into, your true self. You want to love yourself. You want to be able to look at yourself, the way maybe you dress very beautiful. Maybe you are a very beautiful person. Maybe you're super attractive. Maybe people just tell you all the time, throw roses at your feet. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Oh, you're so wonderful, and you get this energy from people. You know, you might want to separate yourself from who you were in the past. And I see you that at present, you just want to create this beautiful environment. You just want to create love. You just want to create acceptance. You just want to create beauty all around you. And you just want to create, love in the environment that you're in. I see let me see. Okay, Jackie, I'm going to do a quick read for you, okay, love? Because this is a great energy, and I do believe that this kind of looks like you. She's so beautiful, right? Look how gorgeous she is, okay? This energy that you're in, okay? The energy that you were saying that you were questioning was, your boyfriend. Is this the one for me? Does he really love me? Does he truly care about me? Do we have a future together? Should I take this journey of life with him? Should I open up my heart to him and reveal to him how much I care? I'm really confused about who I am. I love myself and I know that I'm beautiful, right? But I wonder if this person has the capacity for love, like I do. You don't really, I feel like you're not giving this person enough leeway, okay? You have to give this person some space, okay? You have to give this person a chance to, love you and get to know you and get to know who you are, okay? I feel like there is a lack of confidence there. There's a lack of self-confidence there that, you know, you may not be accepting or wanting to admit, okay? Yeah, this confusion is causing arguments and fights between you and your mate, okay? And this is you needing to, you know, oof, stop fighting with everyone around you and just kind of go in and look at yourself, okay? You got to look at the opportunities that are being presented to you. You have to look at yourself. You have to look at the many things that you're, you know, trying to maybe not see that have been hard for you to understand. You know, you do have a future with this person, it looks like, okay? But you definitely need to go and do some inner work, okay? Try not to be so selfish when it comes to giving this person space. This person is, you know, truly not trying to get away with anything, but there are just some things that you are not seeing or that you're refusing to see, okay? This person does love you, and I feel like in the future, when you become confident in yourself, when you love yourself, and that's what this channel is all about, this love that you're looking for is going to come quickly, okay, Jackie? Okay, so make sure you go back and read this video because I'm going to tell you to go back and go to the end of the video, okay? So I love you guys. I have to go because I have to go to work, okay? So toodles.